been fasting, praying, living righteousness, and all life as a GDD, and only idea I will change any mono. So, some many beba, there will be shakings, nations and kingdoms will be shaking, pestilences, earthquakes, certain things will shake. And so we read in Ezekiel 37 that when God wanted to bring a revival to the dead bones, he made the prophet to prophesy, and he said, once I prophesied, there was a shaking. He shook the bones, shook the earth, and brought life into the bones. Without shaking, change do not come. It was a finish corner. You say, you know, Uber say, "Uwa na oyemu sisiu." As a money BBC, as a BB too, you can be prone to evil news, bad news. Many systems around you around this time of the year when the year is ending, can be shaking surprisingly. And by the time you are entering the year, if you are not careful, you may end the year in tears. And then you say, Dio nyame de mi be sibia, ma pinisio, Dio nyame de mi be sibia, ma pinisio mano. Because for you, but I wouldn't say nyame de ekosi, shaking, you know. But you are not spiritually enlightened to understand that the shaking is not your destination, but the shaking is a prelude to your destination. All those who are clapping, may the Lord send you beyond the shaking. Am I blessing the Christian here? And you won't say, around this time of the year, Onyame and the afino that you will open a new chapter for you and I, you begin to see many things not working well around you. Relationships, family, marriage, many things, even your work, your finances may be shaking. And you are looking at that one and you are concentrating and focusing on the shaking. And God is saying, it is not the shaking, but the change. Oh, Mase Kedaba. Me bonfire mount. It's a prayer topic, you know. Already. However bad the shaking in my life at this end of the year may be, let it bring me the desired change. May bless you, Pa. The reason for the shaking, I must not mix it. The entire enema be shaking my brabo, my warriemu, misikasemu. Every now and then I've been crying, I've been praying. I am not seeing the results. Father, at this time of the year when things are ending and you are opening a new chapter, may I never miss the purpose for this change. And I see you entering the change and the transformation that is coming. Am I blessing you? Let's roll the verse 8. The verse 8. Are you learning something? Empire na ye be body sa no prayer topics na ye sua sa. Ka baba sekeda baba. The verse 8 said, and all these are the beginning of what? Sorrows. Then shall they deliver you to be afflicted and shall kill you. So the next thing is sorrows. Tell somebody sorrows. Tell another, say sorrows. Tell another person, say sorrows. And you once are finished and this year now we're at home. And I know correct. What tenacity? You see that the devil will make you concentrate only on the negativities. From January to now, you were expecting a certain promotion number. From January to now, you entered the year trusting God for financial blessings. It didn't happen. You were believing God for a miracle. It didn't happen. Healing. It didn't happen. God gave you a prophetic word. You were waiting for it earnestly, thinking that wait the 2 days, you have been bibi. From January, February, oh, May the bibi basi. That time, now me nikura yenya so desi be ramo. After the year March, then you declare fasting. We APAM week and I did 1 week kura sign to us. If you sit down and you do the calculus, the tangent of your are the mathematicians here. If you calculate Gifty, I hope say boko mommy. If you calculate the trajectory, the path you have taken, and you work out, another mathematician has stood up. Who calculated the trajectory of your life from January to this time of the year, where the year is ending now. Woman said the whole of the year, your life has been ups, downs, frustration, disappointment. Who else who be snake Accra-Ghana bibia be bom? As a punu bibia na emuato. As a obuafo bi ba be wanu adane na chiama. As obi ma promise. Obeti anu asesa na. It's been just like that. So at this time of the year, na busunya, when everybody is gathering with family, loved ones, spouses, thanking God, celebrating Christmas and giving thanks. One share year, what tenants ya would year in Abaya one way the year sorrows. It's yes, you Christ say, in the last days when the end is coming, as I am ending it well to bless my people for others, this is how it will be. And it applies for every journey of life. So onyame and the one chapter to open a new chapter. I read over. And you made a man preach here. What you say, pa? And two months say, me preaching. The reason why a lot of us our face is straight and we are looking like we've been baptized in lemon juice. We can't smile. And yes, you feel bitter, you feel disappointed, you feel frustrated, you are even asking, does God really exist? Is it worth it to serve God? Is God a being worthy of my faith and belief? And he answered, I saw them me call be na ye, and now man call be me mom pay na ye, and I said, me cry then I mean pebbles be honko. You are asking questions, you are sad, but I came with an announcement that the best always comes at the end. And all those who are clapping, may you receive the best. I said, may this time of your life bring you the best of life. Am I blessing a child of God here? It is something you must understand that the end of every journey comes with sorrows. What do you have a say? Moi, no money cross a bioka frache, Monwari and Mukra way be at Tomopain. Why were the crowd there? I won't know what you say more. When you dofu party or not, that could pay. You have come to the end of your marriage. Oh, sorry, Yamin Fasamo, Asemka. Oh, Pimo guy, my guy. You remember yesterday? Andy Cookies. Oh, Pim, your guy. Oh, sorry. My guy. My guy. Hey, Asembeni. My guy. KKK, the end is that. O guy ko. Na, wasu kakra ni edina ko se free na me manim pare o. Eventually, I see a koya o guy ye. Hwana ware ho ne ye west. Wo hwe obey man no kwan ya wo fa so sia no. Said ye won ne mo abeye bi pen. Come back to me. Come back. Come. And mama say you mo title pa anti mama say you. Come back to me. Me refi ho no. Oh my guy, come back to me. Oh, back to sound ways you worship. Your guy will not come back to you. And then suddenly, you better do guy, I say, only part of Sunny, I want to bet now. We are see a bob, once you see a dime. Now you did not cost 6 feet, only 6 feet. Netting now better say a conjoined height. Near the Nacosia ho. Now you cast concrete. We are the SOB and coffee and Goda. One Biania, my dear, me pacho, no, my guy, sorry. Hey, man, can you? My guy, please, your food is ready. No, about, no, so I'm saying. Also, can say, Cookie baby. Bazunimi adoya, senterebe kabaya. Cookie baby, thank you. No, I bet to say, oh, didi, you know, no bones, Samrani. Who's all to know, tia yokoto. Then all of a sudden, who hear Diania? You don't have anybody to set table for and say, Cookie baby. me da was simple waka bi a kyerɛ wo wo sa fe why you lonely wo sa na owura wo bedroom na say unhu ne ntare a when my father passed away me mama wura dem one man na obodam. So we have to move her from that room and give her another room. And one wa cancer na dey ba ko so kokofa. And so be any fear obekwa ko jani dan mo on ma. A big case. And enyashio the sorrows that a lifetime friend, a lifetime companion, somebody that you have loved, you have cherished, you have emotionally been attached to, you share so much in common, suddenly have had to bid you farewell. This is the end of our journey. Ladies and gentlemen, many ladies or men or spouses, when they lose loved ones at this time of their life, and the separation is more than just a physical separation. Obi out done free or sometimes obi cry what down for partner ni nya asemo not a romantic relationship. What she will be have done a we say nipa way as a what din in a day one friend now hunto. Now suddenly was say what for me, and then the person is not talking to you on frel also freno obia blame when the young person the young kwa ye di bibi ubenya heartbreak onya wo mpena o onya wo kunu onya wo hwe but odono the bond of love and care na wo muntem no ebe mo wan hwa be lose memory. It brings a lot of sorrow and shocks. It brings you so much uncertainty, fear, trepidation. You sit down and you think that this is the end of me. So Jesus said, when it comes to this level of the last days of your life, where I am about to make a drastic, dramatic, and unforgettable change in the life of a believer, ladies and gentlemen, many people will be sorrowful. And in the day of the rapture, we will wake up, the day of the Son of Man will come, and you will wake up, your wife is not there, and you are lying on the bed. And then you say, what's your friend saying? Charlie. Chatty, where are you? Chatty, are you there? Chatty, but what are the case? Chatty, did an armed robber come here? You go and check the door is still closed. So who came here? The key is still inside, not outside. Why chatty? Because Atariana na said na on the day na Atari ni go nkurani de no bia de gugu just like that. And you don't know how they exited the attack. What happened? The day of the Lord, the end, they have disappeared. You will live in sorrow. It is not the heaven you have missed, but the fact that the journey of life has had to end with you and your loved ones this way. And son and tribulation, the end of every journey or matter is not easy. And that is why when the year is ending around this time, there is so much sorrow in your heart. Some of you, the way you are feeling heavy, even if we ask you what is wrong with you, you can't even tell us. You can't explain. The way you are feeling, wakuma muya on ye bisa apa dentina why this I wish I could even tell you, life is unfair. And if we give you the time to, and maybe you have something to say, and some abekano, be preaching time isa. What say this here? I pray for you, and night and you at this time of the year, and may the Lord turn it to your favor. Amen. Is it a good prayer topic? Yes. You have to pray that, Lord, anything that is happening to me in life at this time of the year, turn it to my favor. Amen. This prayer topic must be on your lips. And none of you, don't stop praying. Obia. Life in the spirit is your prayer. Your prayer line is your lifeline. If you stop prayer, you are dead. And there is hope for the living than the dead. A living dog is better than a dead lion. So if you want to have hope in life, keep your prayer life alive. I'm blessing you. What you say? So Uma Irewani Abamubuo Eji prayer life you in someone. Your faith is gone. Your life is gone. Your connection to God is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, God cannot reach you. I feel I'm blessing somebody this evening. So far as there is a God, I will keep on to pray. So far as there is one sinner in the world, I'll keep on praying. So far as there is somebody that the enemy is still holding in check, I'll still keep on praying. So far as there is somebody who is sick, I'll keep on praying. I will never stop praying and fasting. Somebody told the pastor, doctors have told you ABC, why don't you stop the fast? I said, it's better for me to die praying than to stay in life afflicted without prayer. Am I helping you? And listen, if there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. Am I blessing you? There is a God to answer a prayer of a praying person. The only time God stops operating to answering prayer is when men stop operating to pray. So if irrespective of our sorrows and pain, I'm telling you, God is about to turn it upside down to your favor. Did I bless you? And then the Bible said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. That is your third prayer topic. I would say there is a lot of recurrences of death. Ubeti accident way na see any part 20 no muko ubeti yesi car way ni car way no muko killings everywhere. You know why? Because this time of the ending, God is spelling out new destinies and favoring new people. Most of the people that are there, it's possible that somebody's answered prayer was in the car. You've been praying, believing God for a wife, believing God for a husband, believing God for somebody who will give you maybe a capital to start all again. Nipa onyamese at this end of the year. What's the whole year? A new year of hope, a new year of blessing, opportunity, a new year of all the things you are going to pray to believe God for the year. But the devil has killed them. Are you seeing it? So when God is ending negative patterns and negative journey to begin a new one, you will always see the devil destroying lives. May none of your loved ones and helpers die at this time of the year. Or say, Niwi 21st of December da. Mesema amia day. Osimi kunu otu kwan okotia na busuan wa ma omo bibi na wa ba ne maame aberewa wa meduru. Enti edu Christmas time one. Obia jinani omo mbe didi omo beto sebentare pa bia hye ntoma pa bia fira eto omo mbe kwa so akoto ayeye nwom e de a kire de wo nyankopon aya ma omo afinim eye no na wo nko abronsama kai wo the pains of the death of your husband or your loved one. Sorry, am I blessing you? And at this time of the year no Obronsam setting what I call time-sensitive traps. Hello, are you with me in the church? More, my book, so book way, Warriors in Warfare, and Monko kind. Demonic strategies. There's a subject like that in the book. How the devil kill people at specific dates. Meaning, was it the last APAM week? I think I called somebody here and the day they wanted to kill the person was the day of her birth. Have you seen it in my ministrations before? Sometimes a bit of what I say, the birthday tina and nobody has to send the death date. And you won't say, Saturday tini do as I say, and ka wombani wukunu anasa wadofo any obeji when near bomuno. Date in the bedroom, they would rather be crying. There are cases of men of God that on my birthday, 2012, 3rd November. That was the time I moved to my new house. I wanted us to move there 2 weeks before time, and my wife said, why don't us make it on your birthday? And I felt it was a good idea. And on the 2nd, and you remember, 2nd November, and we gathered everything. So I think if you remember the story, and I'm saying, oh, me niska, and Uncle Bank, no Uncle Yikakra, na me fanko to ya Kia truck driver bika, no megi near money does, you better twice or thrice. Me China omba of you obey around 3 o'clock, about 5:30, ekobo 6. I say, be about 5 minutes to 6. Me on mana, papa be di pick up white, eba. Fear no anymore. Me near gate into do anymore. Gina and I must say, oh, I say, obi fishemi. Me koya, me yere, me mafo. A mad. And my wife's dress is torn, bruises. The legs, the kids are traumatized. They can't recognize me. I talk to them, nobody talking. And it's like they are in a state of shock, emotionally derailed. And I asked myself, what is happening? Then the man came out of the car and said, please, let them sit down first. Me do omunyina call inside. I said, where is the car? Nobody is talking. My wife got angry and said that, why are you asking your car instead of asking that what has happened? And then the man started a long story. Well, I was from Shy Hills. I came to meet them in a very horrible accident on the Dodowa Road. The car is actually in a condemned state. The engine is out, all the glasses, everything. It removed a billboard and a coconut tree. And I found the case in the bush. And the place was very muddy. They are struggling to come out. I came out of my car and I saw some people also running from a distance. And we all came together, pulled them out, and we brought them to you. It was on the 2nd, and the following day, on the 3rd, was my birthday. Do you see how the devil calculated it? So I will have buried 4 kids plus my wife on the 2nd of November. Every day when it comes to the 3rd November, when you are supposed to be happy, thanking God for another year added to you, the devil will dilute your joy by bringing you the memories of what happened to your children last year, last 2 years, last 3 and last 10 years. And this kind of demonic strategy has been applied to many Christians. What they are important days view our brother and consider be tied to. And you are feeling quite in December, the whole world is going to thank God for the end of a successful year. And Christians will also be thanking God and be celebrating the birth of Christ. Such an important date, Satan is also busy calculating how to dilute your joy, but that will never be your portion this evening. I said that will never be the song you will sing at this time of the year. Your loved ones are preserved. Your spouse is preserved. Your children are preserved. Your business is preserved. Anything that is of your interest by the activities of the blood, we command their preservation in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Are you people sure I'm really teaching you something here? Enti afini kwa wiya na sabrabono onyame ende something with you for a new chapter. Be very cautious and be very knowledgeable of these things. Don't take the end of something for granted. That's why I remember when you were in school, one of my social studies teacher or last minute or the mawa. Till today, some of us believe that the man had the questions. Because even objectives could not or chile, example obey you, any figures you obey you say, and or nature how to work a question like that, Uko exam sona. The value doesn't change. There was, in our batch, he gave us 6 theory questions. When we went, 5 was there. 5, and you had to answer 4. And he did it like we are writing the exam tomorrow morning. You will come in the evening by 4. By 7 o'clock, he closes. So all our seniors, nobody missed the last minute mpo of this man. We call him Mr. Yaboa, and a guy named the Choco. Our Taria Kesibi on oversight rather sepa. Na Osha or Tradia, the 2 doors Kakrantia was so sa. It's na omoya advert BTV, so you see Chocomilo. Now Motone was Choco. So I say already Choco. And yeah, the man. Bon semen remisa. Eya ko school papa na Choco nchira wade. Am I blessing you? And he said, last days are very dangerous. Mr. Choco will tell you, last days are dangerous, so don't miss my last days. We still believe, me call it the man was really receiving special import from somewhere. Because the question is, to say, be a watch 1 + 1 = 2. Addition, and I watch it. Obey so be as a 3 + 2.2. Over 3 + 2.2 na down. It is a wukai answer what the man will know and you no yen say bring weke. What share of Jana na was it? Oh no. This last days of the year, may you have sweatless breakthrough. Sweatless. Am I blessing somebody here? So the fourth thing I want to say, the best comes at the last. John chapter number 2. The verse, John 2. John chapter number 2. You hear the verse 1 to 6. Am I blessing you? The best comes at the end. So if you are ending the year and it seems many things are knocking against you or many things didn't work for you, don't curse your God. Don't lose faith. Be not affinity there, and but you, God has not ended with you. The fact that the year is ending doesn't mean God is ending with you. What you are saying? God told me audibly in a 3-day dry fast in 1998 via reported statement in Cranston Road. You saw where we went to bury our brother Kwame of blessed memory. May you so rest in peace. The cemetery. Opposite it, there was some quarters there. The one close the road, that's where I stayed. That's where we were living. My father was a VRA accountant. That's where we were staying. And I was there one afternoon. I had fasted for 3 days. The Lord told me in an audible voice, I will use you. But A, B, C, D, Q, C. And said, this is where I will bless you. And mention a name to me. This was in 98. 2012, I preached for a certain reverend minister of the Methodist Church Ghana at Malam Junction, GRO Methodist. And I finished the program. The man had gone to preach somewhere. So his elders hosted me. And then when he came to the church premises, I had just finished preaching. One Reverend Paul Adu Jr., those of you that are very familiar with the Methodist history, Nani Papani, a very, very powerful man in the Methodist circles. And the man became my chaplain during school days. Though he didn't like me or see me too spiritual. Or no, so we say, type. Until me we at school, no. Do you know Prophet Yawano? Prophet Yawano came to minister in Sunyani. And the man was on a bicycle. And a prophet named Fred said, that man on the bicycle, you are a reverend minister, your name is Paul. And also come. That changed the man's perception about the prophetic. Obejina ordinance I told you no can't and say, rather say, Nick Papa making a lot of investment in the kingdom, and the father didn't complete his work. So God is giving him the prophetic anointing. He will be there and suddenly we just start hearing voices. And no bomb man. The man now became my good friend. And for years, we didn't meet again because my year school. That time, we didn't know school na prophetic promise. Now, only manis yakora. Etina minim say, na sorry na mako pretty. Oba ya ne ma preach awie gina abonten and no tap on me back. Me twa mani a me hu na pe and I started source. Then I asked me re year fini kakra and no introduce you. And I say, oh, when he saw me, he told the guy that I am one of his sons back in Senior Secondary School. Yeah, didn't come as our my name sana edina rade de ma me na papa na bodin no wa bokro ni din. Have you gone to this city before? Me say no. Was it there is a woman by name this? Your breakthrough is in her hands. You will go and pray for her on this sickness condition. The Lord will heal her, and she's going to give you her house. Just as the Lord has spoken. And it was the third time a prophet was telling me that word. Cornelius, this was far back 98 till now. I'm in America. I like the way you are quiet. Are you getting what I'm saying? A word with accurate definition, precise. Anytime I see myself receiving any invitation to any church in that country, yeah, the invitation in the panel back can be beer. We know what mommy did. That not my endorse. Who are no from no kind different story. I sing her 8 times. Should I go and curse God? 2098 to 2020. How many years now? 22 years. Who comes anybody? How many months in it? So have you seen that those of us that even hear God and we prophesy, God can tell us things about our own lives and it will delay. But